Welcome back to another episode of Rimworld with our friends Grapes and Granny. And now Emily. I forgot. Last episode we added Emily, and we're just getting a bed down for her and an ore board. We killed, what was his name? Wrangle or something? I don't remember. We killed that guy. What a loser. No, that's rude. Anyways, so she's sleeping on the floor. She's gonna eat a meal. She should go to bed in her own bed. No, she's just up for the day. That's fine. She's not happy because there's a dead body chilling. And this is kind of what I wanted her for, was to research fully. Grapes hunting more gazelle. He does seem to be getting more hits than he used to. Maybe not. No, maybe not at all. Oh, and then he did the thing. He did the thing where he starts murdering one and then switches to a different one. He just left this one without a left eye, a front leg, or a right rear hoof. That's fine. Oh, we finished our research, which was we were working on... What were we working on? I forgot. Oh, it was stone cutting? Did we just finish stone cutting? Is that what just happened? That's exciting. So now we can start turning the big rocks into stones that we can use to build and start actually building buildings. So we're going to start on Devil's Strand, which is a plant you can grow that gives you very good kind of clothes, especially for heat. So this is me setting up the stone cutting room. This is where we'll be cutting our stones into bricks that we can use to build. Just deciding where to set the table. Alright. What else are we doing? We're going to put down a chair. We're going to give him a cushion because, again, cloth is cheaper than stone or steel at this point. So he's over there building that. And there's a cougar wandering up. And cougars make me nervous because they will hunt your colonists sometimes. So I went ahead and we're going to be proactive on this one. Or we're going to kill this cougar before he kills us. So Grapes is going to kill him. You see, we get one hit, 2 hits, and I think at that point I decided he's going to die, and we don't need to take the risk that he... so if you keep hitting him, every time you hit him, there's a chance he'll retaliate and attack, which I didn't want. So instead, I shot him a couple times and left him to bleed to death. Without a tail. So we cut off his tail, and we destroyed his left lung. Exciting stuff. Grapes is building away on some bricks. And we have a transport pod crash. Exciting. And who do we get? We got Jet. So, in my mind, this is another chance for a new prisoner. Which is what I've been trying. Jet has really good stats. And, again, at the time, I think it was... I was thinking, oh, new prisoner. Let's do it. But looking back, I don't know why I didn't add Jet as a colonist. Jet would have been a great colonist. But we're going to take Jet as a prisoner. Because I was so dead set on being a slave trader. So here we go. We're going to capture Jet and obviously try to stop him or her, I'm not sure, from bleeding to death. Get him tucked away in the poop room. That's what that room's called from now on, the poop room. And Granny is taking care of her. It's a female. So she wasn't too badly injured. She's healing up. And so off camera, I started setting up a prison, which is where we're now going to escort Jet to, is our new little prison. I call it a prison. It's more of a holding cell. I don't know. But you see, we've got some beds. Eventually, we'll have a table and a latrine for them to use the bathroom in. And then suddenly, we're being raided. A raid is happening. And this one makes me a little nervous because guns are way more dangerous than hatchets and bows. Guns can do some real damage. So my plan here was to outrange them because they have a shotgun and a pistol, right? So the longbow should be able to kill them from range before they can get close enough to hurt us. So that was my plan. So I sent out Grapes. He's on his way. And I'm just watching his range as soon as he gets in. I'm trying not to get any closer than I have to, so I watch his range to see if he's in range. And we've got some... so this is going to come into play. There's some boomalopes in the line of fire here. And we instantly hit one and blow it up. It's like, okay, well, that poor boomalope. And then you saw that guy fired his first shot, hit the boomalope too. Boomalopes are large creatures that are easy to hit. So I pulled Grapes back because he's getting fired at, and obviously I don't want him to die. But we did get a hit off. A couple hits, maybe even. We've done some good damage, and we're gonna follow up here. Grapes is actually pretty good when it comes to killing humans. He's not done so good at killing small animals, but He's a pretty good shot when it comes to hitting humans. So now we're going to target the other guy because the first guy has already been hit. And ideally, what I like to do is try to injure them so they can't run as fast, which means I can kind of just hit and run. So this guy is already pretty badly messed up. He's dead in 10 hours. Just the other boomalope is burning to death. Just ignore the boomalopes. They won't matter. They're just very loud. So Grapes is going to keep shooting at him. And at this point, I think they're, trying to get out of the way. But now this other guy's going to return and attack, but he's already pretty badly messed up. That boomalope burned to death. That's fine. And he set his friend on fire. I don't know how boomalopes evolved as a species. Their self-defense mechanism is exploding, which doesn't seem like a very good way to stay alive. So we're going to fire at him. We missed. We hit another boomalope who is going to bleed to death in 6 hours. Missed again. I think the boomalope is chasing him. No, it just happened to be walking that way. And again, I'm just trying to stay out of range of his gun. I have much more range than he does. So my goal is to stay as far away from him as possible. And we got him. They're both dead. We didn't get any new prisoners from that, but that's okay because we have Jet. The poor boomalopes are just kind of casualties of war there. But we did get a good shotgun and, a good pistol? Which is exciting, like guns. Now, they're not long-range guns, which are better, but they are guns, which I think I end up giving one to Granny. Obviously, we can't give one to Emily because she won't fire a gun or kill anyone. You see our cougar bled to death over there. His body's now rotting. So at this point, I was like, okay, so we have Jet, and I wanted to sell her because I wanted to get money, I guess. So I'm setting up the caravan to take Grapes and Jet out to a nearby tribe, a friendly tribe, one of the only friendly things around us. Everyone else is hostile. So we're going to take our new camel. He's going to carry some weight for us, and we're going to take Jet and Grapes, and we're going to go sell our first slave. Pretty exciting stuff. It's always exciting the first time, right? And we're loading up other stuff that we don't need. I took, when you go to another tribe to trade, you just take all the things you don't need. So we're getting our camel loaded up with all of our garbage and also all the food and stuff we need. And off they go. Zoomy, zoomy, zoom. And boop. All right, now they're on the world map. And you can see their little dot moving. And they will follow the road because the road is much faster. So we cut to a thunderstorm, apparently, and our caravan has encountered a trader on the road. Which can happen. You can encounter other people while traveling. So this was just a trader we encountered, and you see that he's got some things to trade, and I think I end up giving him a lot of the resources and stuff that I took with me, like the chem fuel and everything. I just sell it here because it doesn't make a difference whether I sell it here or there. And if I sell that stuff, I'll travel a little bit faster. So I went ahead and did that. And then we finally get to our the people here. And I'm going to sell them Jet for $916. Human life is worth $900. And I buy some wood because at this point I think wood was still a little bit of a commodity that we were short on. And then I just send Jet back. Not Jet. Jet's gone forever. I just send Grapes back home. And there you go. He's back home. I skip a lot of the travel time because it's not very exciting. Also, I accidentally sold Grapes' hatchet. So he's now upset that he's missing his hatchet, but it's fine. He'll get over it. Just building some stuff, I guess. I don't know. I included this for some reason. Oh, because there's a raid. And we instantly get raided. It's just a guy with a knife. Again, not that scary. What's his name? Ergo. He's a shaman. He's very good at melee, which means I do not want to let him get near us. Which is fine, because we have a longbow, and we will probably, I don't remember, but we'll probably kill him before he gets anywhere near us. Because I don't know if you've noticed, but Grapes has turned into a little bit of a sniping badass and just kills everyone who tries to raid us. Well, he missed that one. Every time I say something good about his shooting, he sucks. There we go. One shot, one kill. We'll just cut out the rest. Wait, no, this is already the edited version. Shit. Oh, well. So that guy died instantly, which is, again, the kind of the side effect of the longbow. When it does hit, it very large amount of damage and can really screw people up pretty bad. There's like, it's not a good weapon for taking prisoners. It's a good weapon for murdering people. So you'll see I'm starting to build a new building, and you'll never guess what the new building is. I wanted to build a full-blown, full-fledged prison. Not prison. Like, I wanted to build a real holding place for prisoners. I didn't... Because that little hole that they live in now, it can hold 4 prisoners, but they will be upset and miserable and more likely to, like, revolt and stuff. So I went ahead and I set up an actual space. Because, you know, I get my colonists are all living in a little hovel, but I want my prisoners to be happy. We have an angry rat attacking us? Okay. These animals are insane. There's the rat. And Granny's got the shotgun now. Oh, and the pistol. So she shot the rat once, and now she's beating it to death with a pistol. She pistol whipped the rat. She's going to go heal herself because the rat did bite her a little bit. Grapes is taking a poop up there. And Emily's sleeping. Exciting stuff. Exciting stuff. Why? What? Does something else happen? Oh, a fox runs up and eats the rat. So by murdering that rat, we fed a fox. So you know what? It's not all bad. You'll see our walls for the prisoner built. We're putting a roof on it now. Eventually, this will be a full-fledged prison. I think by the end of this episode, it'll be a full-fledged prison. Yeah, we're putting a floor in. They get the nice stuff. Marble tile. No, marble flagstone. No, marble tile. We went for tile. I think I did go for tile. The happier your prisoners are, the less likely they are to revolt or cause other issues. So I'd like to try to keep prisoners happy, you know. Everyone's talking, socializing, having a good time. Emily's going to go throw some rocks. What are we doing here? Oh, you see the floor is now completed? I guess this was just me showing the floor is completed. So we got the floor and the foundation all laid, and this is our setup. So with the prison, you can't put up doors because that creates separate rooms, which breaks the game's understanding of what's a prison and what's not. So I gave them a sleeping space, quarantined off, not quarantined, but like sectioned off by walls, but you can't put doors in. I will say the bathroom mod includes something called a stall door, which specifically gives privacy to bathrooms, but doesn't affect the rest of the room. But this is our completed prison. We have a table, a little game board for them to play on, and 8 beds. So we can hold up to 8 prisoners now. We're tearing down the other prison. And here's a fun thing that happens in Rimworld. If you tell your people to tear down a building, they will destroy the walls, but not the roof. So the roof will fall on them. And at this point, I was worried the roof would just fall on Grapes, but it was only a small section of the roof, which is good. So at that point, I stopped it. I was like, hold on, wait a minute. Stop tearing down the wall. Destroy the roof. Because if you destroy the walls without destroying the roof will just collapse on top of you, and I've literally had colonists die from that. So I got him out from underneath, and then I told him to destroy the roof before it fell on him and killed him. Which he got done pretty quickly. And now he's going back to tearing down his walls. And now he's tearing up the floor. And it's like that place never existed almost. It looks like we are doing more research. We must have completed our Devil Strand, and now we're going to learn how to make complex clothing, which is pants and shirts. It's pretty complex. And even though I did Devil Strand like an hour ago, we're just now getting our first Devil Strand field set up, which is what this is going to be. This is going to be our Devil Strand. Devil Strand takes 1,000 years to grow, so you want to do a large field at a time because they plant it once and forget about it for like probably 2 weeks in-game. And we have another raid. Lots of raids happening. But it's okay because now we have a prison. So all these raids are just more prisoners coming right at us, right? So here comes Beaver. Beaver's coming to attack us again. Grapes is kind of becoming a murder machine here with his longbow. Oh, that's right. This asshole said, hey, fuck you guys. I'm just going to murder your camel. So I was like, shit, he's going to kill the camel. I can't have Grapes fire at him because... Oh, I guess I did have Grapes fire at him. But there's a good chance I could have accidentally hit the camel and killed it. And Grapes... The camel did some good damage, but Grapes got the killing shot off there. So yeah, that guy didn't become a prisoner. He again died because longbows are just murder. Imagine like an arrow the size of a baseball bat flying at you and hitting you. That's essentially what longbows fire. And that is why every time we hit someone with it, we end up murdering them. Because they're not really subduing weapons. They're just straight up murder things. So no new prisoners yet. that's fine. We don't need a new prisoner yet. And a quest. Bender's Salvation. And I think, again, that's where I'm going to end it. But we all know who Bender is, and she's back. So we'll address that in the next episode. But yeah, we're gonna rescue Bender again. Except now we have a prison for her.